How do you maintain yourself? First, we'll talk about how to lose weight in a healthy way. What is your daily routine like?
I don't really want to bore you by giving you a systematic routine of my life and all of that, because that is going to be all false. I do not follow fixed routine. It depends on every day of mine. Yes, I try to be healthy. Yes, I try to be fit. I have tried making fitness a way of living. I have made fitness a lifestyle rather than a requirement due to being under any pressure or all of that. So my day starts with, once I wake up, I drink almost a liter of water just to get my system started and going. I don't know if this is in any books or not, but this is something that I do. This is something that I feel works for me, and the whole system starts regulating once you have had that water. Then I try to, maybe after 15-20 minutes, sip on some large amount of green tea and directly hit the gym, which is in my building, for almost 45 minutes to an hour of cardio. Once I've done with that, then I directly come home and eat my breakfast, which consists of 4 eggs with veggies, and it is made in either ghee or butter, because I am following the keto diet where I'm supposed to be off carbs and off sugar.
Okay, and then what is lunch like? After that, is there a gap or is there some cheat meal in the middle?
No, there is no cheat meal as such. It so happens that when I'm at work or if I am busy with something, then I really forget to eat. It's really wrong to do that. It's not something that I'm proud of, because your system requires food and you are supposed to feed it every now and then. If you don't feed it, whatever after that long gap of starvation you eat, it's directly going to be consumed by your body in not a good manner. So yeah, most of the times I do forget to eat, but then my lunch would be again some amount of meat. Either it's going to be mutton or it's going to be chicken or fish, again cooked with ghee or butter. And the diet that I'm following is called keto. It is high in fat, no carbs, and moderate amount of protein, and that is how I try to work my diet around.
Okay. So why
even
is
if I want to
and butter
snack,
every time?
yeah, because that makes the food high in fat.
Right.
Now a lot of people nowadays are trying to follow keto because keto is supposed to be the new trend, but I would suggest that first read about it, understand the diet, and don't just follow blindly, because I know of a lot of I think till 6 months back people did not even know what keto is, and now we have doctors and dietitians making God knows how much money in the name of keto. Keto is very simple. Keto is something that you can follow at home. All you have to do is minus carbs and sugar off your diet. And you get to eat the most delicious food. I mean, you can eat your butter chickens and your whatever, ghee and cheese and everything, but with no roti, no rice. Yeah, you can have stevia. Stevia, I think, is the best form of the sweetener that we get, because it is natural, it is made from plants, and it is not like the artificial sweeteners that you get in the market, which is supposed to be good, but it is not good because it is an artificial sweetener.
Right. Is there an evening snack then?
Evening snack will mostly be I try to have different kind of things, because I love eating and I cannot be sticking to one thing. And luckily over the period of time, because I was somebody who was really overweight, and in that process of losing weight, I kind of adapted my diet and my appetite also in such a manner that keto is kind of easy for me, because I don't really crave for roti, I don't really crave for breads, I don't really crave for rice. And in a country like India, I know how difficult it is for a lot of people to give that up, because I know that a lot of people feel incomplete, that if they haven't eaten rice, they feel they haven't eaten. But luckily, I mean, for me, it doesn't, I mean, I'm not a fan of roti or rice. So when I have to munch, I can munch on, a cube of cheese or a slice of cheese, or maybe, just some eggs with mayonnaise. So you can eat. I mean, keto is like you can eat on your heart, whatever your heart desires, and you really don't have to compensate with the taste.
So no rice and roti for you?
No rice.
No rice. And then comes the important meal, which is dinner, which everybody says keep it light.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Keep it light happens when you stuff yourself with carbs. Whenever you're putting in carbs in your body, you tend to feel really heavy, you know. If you notice, even in the afternoons, if you eat rice and then you feel sluggish and then you feel sleepy. The moment you've not eaten any rice and not eaten any bread or anything of that sort, you still have the same amount of energy that you had before eating. And that same thing goes for dinner. The moment you've got your rice and you've eaten your rice, then you feel like a lethargic ball of God knows what, and you just want to go to sleep. But keeping it light doesn't mean starving yourself. You can have your chickens again, you can dress it with mayonnaise, you can dress it with cheese, you can dress it with ghee, you name it. You can actually have the Indian things that we like, the butter chickens and the muttons and all of that, but just minus the carbs out of it.
Do you ever eat burgers, pizzas, things like that?
Well, once I'm honestly not a fan of burgers and pizzas now, because as a kid I loved it. But since that phase of since the transition phase came in my life when I actually had to reduce so much weight, it is then that I got this discipline in my life, and now somehow I am okay with not eating it. But yeah, once in a while I do cheat.
So how often is a cheat day? Is it a weekly thing? Is it a 10-day, 15-day?
See, honestly, nowadays, you have so many choices and so many options that you can actually avoid cheating. Like even your desserts and your biscuits or whatever, you have these places where people make customized desserts and all, where they're not adding sugar, where they're making it according to your likes, and it can still taste like a piece of heaven. So a lot of people can opt for that. If that is expensive, YouTube can be your best friend, and you can learn to make all these things at home and then avoid cheating. But yeah, we're all humans, and I think once a week is fine.
Once a week is fine.
Once a week is fine if you've been disciplined the whole week.
Right. Eggs are part of your diet?
I love eggs. I can eat eggs for all my meals. But they consist of a major part of my diet. My breakfast, my morning is not complete without having eggs. And there are days when I'm traveling and all of that, and I don't really get to eat what I'm supposed to eat, so eggs are my best friends.
What
you
kind
can
of
do so
eggs
many
you
things
prefer?
with eggs. You can do so many things, and you can just make it into an omelette. You can scramble it, throw some veggies. You can add some chicken. You can put cheese. You can just you can do whatever with eggs, and they taste good.
And how much water in a day would you recommend?
I think water is a great thing. Water is a natural cleanser.
Right.
It does not only good to your body but to your skin, to everything else. So I think minimum 3 liters of water, if not more, I think a person should consume, because it just does so much good.
Right. Before we go, one health tip, one mantra that you follow that you would happily suggest.
One health tip, well, I would say that I hear a lot of people saying, oh, I'm going to be doing this diet, oh, I'm doing this and that, and work out this and that. But it should not be because you want to be a part of some rat race or you are trying to prove something to somebody. I think fitness and health and everything should be your lifestyle, because health is the most important thing that we have. If our health is not all right, we can't do anything. I know a lot of people who complain that, oh, we do not have time to work out and I don't know how to do this and how to do that. But if you do not give at least 30 minutes a day for your body, that busy thing that you are complaining of, your body will be not even capable of being in state to do that. So I think your first priority should be your body, your health.